Coming up on the news, the details on a controversial bill in the legislature that would deny patients care if doctors don't morally agree with it.
Plus, a special program at UNL working with the police department to keep students safe on campus.
But first, it's tax season. Some changes this year you should know about. Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us. We are in the middle of tax season, and many things are different from previous years.
That's right. Inflation has impacted our pockets, but isn't having any impact on our returns. Channel 8's Veronica Barreto joins us live from the newsroom with some of those answers. Veronica?
That's right. As inflation pushes prices up, you may be expecting to find some relief on your tax returns, but experts are saying many are unaware on the impact inflation has on that. Even though in the last year, Americans spent more money due to inflation, experts say many might not see a big change in their tax return. With pandemic relief programs expiring or going back to pre-pandemic levels, you might even see less money coming back to you.
I think everybody was on this assumption that there was going to be some kind of a tax relief, but we're not seeing any big difference in any of the amount of money that people are getting back. Which is sad, because that's the part where you would think you're spending more money.
The IRS announced inflation adjustments that allow people to deduct higher amounts of income, but they won't take effect until next year, which experts say for this tax season, people are expected to receive pretty much what they have in the years prior to inflation hitting hard.
It didn't change the tax structure based off of the fact that everything else went up in our daily lives. The cost of gas, your power bills, your electrical, gas power, whatever your monthly income has been, is still going down based off the fact that everything's costing more.
Some good news. For 2022, the standard deduction increased $800 for married couples, $400 for single taxpayers. Also, there might be a way to decrease your taxable income if you spend more on materials for your work through itemized deductions. Some examples are if you spend money on equipment for farming, equipment for your business, if you spend money on gas, work-related, and more. And as always, if you have any questions, remember to check in with your tax expert. This year, taxes are due on Tuesday, April 18th, and that's because the 15th falls on a Saturday, and that Monday is a holiday in Washington, D.C.
Veronica, thank you very much for the live report from our newsroom tonight. Now we head to the state capitol, where a controversial bill has made its way to the legislature.
It's looking to restructure healthcare services and give what they are calling moral rights to medical staff. Channel 8's Jatine Tinsley joins us now here in the studio with more. Jatine?
That's right, Rod, and the room was flooded with people ready to share their opinion on Bill 810. The bill was presented by Senator Dave Merman and would allow medical staff and administration to deny care to patients based on individual ethics ideologies. Officially dubbed the Medical Ethics and Diversity Act, the bill would allow doctors, nurses, and insurance companies to refuse care or coverage for a variety of reasons where the medical staff may find the care request falls outside their personal value systems. Legal counsel from the Alliance Defending Freedom organization, Stephanie Nichols, says the bill would prevent medical staff from the ethical dilemmas medical providers routinely face.
Protecting the right of conscience of doctors and nurses to decline to provide specific medical procedures that violate their conscience. Protecting doctors and nurses from being suddenly forced or coerced to participate in an abortion through requiring written opt-in first. And number 3, protecting the First Amendment rights of doctors and nurses, except in situations where harm to their patients might result.
The bill would even allow individual insurance claims workers to deny for paying for specific prescriptions that they feel violates their personal code of ethics without providing specific reasons to the patient. Medical providers declining patient care would have policies in place to refer patients to other healthcare professionals. And you can join us back here at 6 to hear from opponents that say care would be greatly affected by the passing of this bill.
Jatine Tinsley, thank you very much for keeping us updated on that. Now we turn to UNL, where they're working to keep their students safe on campus. UNL police say they're making themselves visible on campus,
especially as the weather warms up and more people go out. Channel 8's Matthew Mittleider has more on a program they say students should be aware of. Matthew joins us now with more.
The Husker Safe Walk program is a service provided by the UNL Police, where an officer will escort students around campus to ensure their safety. UNLPD wants to make sure that students or anyone on campus know that officers are on call 24/7. They say while campus is generally a safe place, it can be comforting to know that someone is there to look out for you, especially if you're walking late at night. I spoke with several students, some of whom said they weren't aware the program existed, but were glad to know that there's a way to ask for someone to accompany them.
I was studying in the library one night and it was 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night, so it's not super late, but because it's the winter time, it was super dark out and I felt very unsafe, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna be walking in the dark. Having somebody that I was able to call, that would help so much and I would feel so much safer.
Police said the service is limited to UNL's campus, but that does include both east and west locations. However, for logistical reasons, they unfortunately can't help if you live off campus. So if you're ever at UNL and need someone to walk with, especially at night, be sure to call UNLPD and request a Husker Safe Walk. That number is on your screen now.
All right, yeah, hopefully people, if they need it, there's the number. Thank you so much, Matthew. One Lincoln artist is bringing their story to life at the Lux Center for the Arts, exploring a variety of themes from fantasy to cultural awareness.
Resident artist Artie Mack says their work strives to create images for the Black, deaf, and queer communities. This vision was brought to life through 2D prints, acrylics, and mixed media. The Weavers, shown in the graphic novel styled art, follow a supernatural saga set in the Midwest. Mack says the work is inclusive and aims to start a conversation about disabilities in society.
Art was just a way that I could communicate to the world what I was going through, what I'm experiencing. There's something so innately human about sign language, and it's not just for deaf and hard of hearing people, it's for all of us.
Mack's exhibition is available to view from now until April 8th, along with several other exhibitions from local artists, again at the Lux Center for the Arts.
Don't know what you think, but the weather today, nice way to end the work week, Rusty.
It really was, and things are going to improve if you want warmer temperatures as we head through the weekend and especially into the very first part of next week. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's take a look at the forecast. If you're doing anything for Super Sunday, well, here's what it looks like. Temperatures will be in the 40s around 4 p.m. down to 40 degrees by 7, and through the evening hours, temperatures drop to around the freezing mark by 10 p.m. Partly cloudy skies with a little bit of a northwest wind at 5 to 15 miles per hour. There isn't a cloud in the sky. Wall-to-wall sunshine on the satellite and radar, nothing going on except the big ball of fire right in the sky getting ready to give us a good looking sunset, hopefully. Schoen's Roofing in Beatrice at 6th and Perkins Street, showing a lot of sunshine and temperatures fairly mild. 40 degrees in Beatrice. This is just a little bit above average. 42 in Lincoln. Our average high this time of year is around 39. Touch cooler further north and further west. Still a little bit of snow on the ground, keeping things a little bit cooler than southeastern Nebraska, where there isn't, there is no snow on the ground. So 42 degrees in Lincoln. Outside right now, we're going to look at a bunch of sunshine, but mostly clear skies tonight as we head towards and past sunset. 36 degrees by 6 p.m. Light southwest wind at 5, 10, 15 miles per hour, 30 degrees by 8 o'clock, and 28 degrees by 10 p.m. Like I said, we're looking at a very mild weekend and the start of next week, but there are some storms we can talk about. We'll do that in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Rusty. The Pentagon is offering more information on an object that was shot down over Alaska today. In this case, the mysterious aircraft actually posed some threat to civilian aviation because of its lower altitude.
Brigadier General Patrick Ryder says this object is different than the spy balloon of last week.
We have no further details about the object at this time, including any description of its capabilities, purpose, or origin. The object was about the size of a small car, so not similar in size or shape to the high-altitude surveillance balloon that was taken down off the coast of South Carolina on February 4.
The object was first spotted in the U.S. airspace overnight, and the military says it does not appear to have the movement capabilities the previous spy balloon had. Today, FBI agents scouring the private Indiana home of former Vice President Mike Pence following the discovery of classified documents last month.
Pence is also facing a subpoena from the special counsel Jack Smith, appointed by AG Merrick Garland. That happened last November. Smith has been tasked with overseeing the probes into possible mishandling of classified documents by Donald Trump, along with his efforts to overturn the 2020 election.
It's a big deal in the sense that it's part of the Justice Department and more specifically Special Counsel Jack Smith's promise to overturn every stone.
Now, the subpoena follows months of negotiations between federal prosecutors and Pence's legal team. During the January 6th insurrection, Pence faced immense pressure from Trump, and he later told ABC News that Trump's words that day were reckless. Well, coming up, an ABC exclusive. Damar Hamlin speaking for the first time with Michael Strahan.
As the medical team who saved his life is recognized after he suffered that cardiac arrest on the field. Well, that story after the break.
At iMart Express, quality comes
Damar Hamlin's New Year's medical emergency in Cincinnati drew support from around the world. And more than a month later, he's still recovering after going into cardiac arrest on the field.
And as Phoenix prepares for the Super Bowl on Sunday, the NFL is recognizing the team that kept Hamlin alive. Also, ABC News has an exclusive interview with Hamlin. Here's ABC's Alex Stone.
It was a medical emergency seen around the world when Bills safety Damar Hamlin went into cardiac arrest during Monday Night Football as a crowd, his team, and TV audience looked on. Now the medical team, given credit for saving Hamlin's life, is having its own Super Bowl moment. On Thursday night at NFL Honors, which mostly celebrates the NFL's top stars, the standing ovation was for the medical workers who jumped into action when Hamlin went down. And then this moment when Damar Hamlin surprised the crowd and walked on stage.
A special thank you to everyone on this stage for everything they did for me. The journey will continue.
One day earlier, Hamlin received the NFL Players Association Alan Page Community Award along with a $100,000 check to his foundation. And while Hamlin is still recovering, NFL Players Association Medical Director Tom Mayer making this bold claim in a radio interview this week.
I guarantee you, Veronica, that Damar Hamlin will play professional football again.
Hamlin sitting down exclusively with Michael Strahan to talk about the team who saved his life.
The assistant athletic trainer, Denny Kellington, he came out and administered CPR to you, alerted everyone else that the situation was pretty serious. What goes through your mind when you think about Denny and what he did?
I owe Denny my life, literally. Him just he loves to say he was just doing his job, but and which is true. That night he was literally the savior of my life. Administrating CPR on me.
The full interview will air Monday on Good Morning America. Alex Stone, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Wow.
And in Phoenix, as we mentioned, the Super Bowl on Sunday, the excitement around that is definitely growing. Fans, players, and staff getting ready ahead of the big game.
U.S. Customs and Border Patrol will use their aerial security tactics to make sure the Super Bowl is the safest one yet. As for on the field, history is in the making. Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts are the first two black starting quarterbacks to lead their teams in America's biggest sporting event.
You dream about it as a little kid when you're watching at Super Bowl parties and with your dad and your mom.
Get families and kids that save up all their money just to go to that one game. We definitely want to put on a show for them when they come.
And for those watching for the ads and halftime show, this year won't disappoint. All ad spots are sold out, with Anheuser-Busch buying the most time. And Rihanna fans are highly anticipating the star's return to the stage for the first time since becoming a mom.
Now, your Storm Alert team forecast with Chief Meteorologist Rusty Dawkins.
We'll start tonight's forecast with a look at outside Southeast Community College. Lots of sunshine. Lots and lots and lots of sunshine. Yesterday we had quite a few clouds, and now today the exact opposite. I don't even think I saw one cloud all day long. So very quiet Friday into the week. And as we head into the weekend, I think we'll still see plenty of sunshine. It's just going to be a lot warmer than it was today. So we've got temperatures that are pretty warm, really. 44 degrees at Southeast Community College. We should be 39 is the average high, so just a little above average. 42 East Campus, 42 at the airport, Yankee Hill Road, Denton Road at 42 degrees. So comfortable temperature out there this time of year. A little bit cooler where there's still a little snow on the ground, some upper 30s in central and western Nebraska. So just a tad chillier there. A little bit of a south to southwest wind at 5, 10, maybe up to 15 miles per hour. This will kind of increase, not by a whole lot, but it'll be breezy tonight and through the day tomorrow. Not windy. That's 30 or 40 miles per hour, but in my book, anywhere from 15 to 20, maybe 25 miles per hour, that's on the breezy side. Satellite, radar, big area of high pressure. I mean, I zoomed way out. You can see the Dakotas, Texas, all the way over to Nevada, and all the way east towards Chicago and Cincinnati. One little system down here, a little bit of light snow. Can you imagine living in eastern Oklahoma and you're like the only place seeing snowfall? And it's Oklahoma. They don't see a lot of snow. Satellite and radar for us is just quiet as quiet can get. So the big blue H sticks around for a while. It'll eventually move off to the east as we head through the day on Saturday. So I think we'll see a return flow, some warmer, some moist air, and we'll probably see some cloud cover as we head into Saturday night. Here comes 7 p.m. Saturday. And as we head into the evening hours and into Sunday, this high pressure gets far enough to the east that clouds will try to return on the other side of that. Now, Stormcast is going to show us a pretty good chance for rain as we head into Tuesday. Here it comes. This is Tuesday afternoon around 4 p.m. Good chance for rain for at least the eastern half of the state. Might even mix a couple of snowflakes in north central Nebraska. Then I'm going to jump forward again. This is Wednesday into Thursday, and a decent chance for snowfall as we head through and into Thursday. So it looks like the smaller chance would be north and west, a better chance south and east. It is very early. This is for Wednesday night into Thursday. It's Friday, so this is about a week away, but all signals, a lot of models are latching onto this, so we'll keep a close eye on this as we head through the next several days, have more updates over the weekend, and especially into next week. So we need the moisture. Whether it's rain or snow, we'll take whatever we can get. Tonight, temperatures in the 20s, lower 20s, middle 20s, we'll say 23, mostly clear. Above average, though, by about 6 or 7 degrees. Southwest wind at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Highs tomorrow in the lower 50s. If we don't quite get to the 50s, I think we'll be in the upper 40s, like Kearney at 48. But I think everybody should be really close to the 50-degree mark. A little on the breezy side, southwest wind at 10 to 20 miles per hour. We'll do try to redo Saturday on Sunday. More clouds, so a little bit cooler, 48 degrees, but boy, we warm up on Monday. That'll be the warmest of the bunch, 56 degrees. Will not surprise me if some areas get to 60 degrees on Monday. Then a rain chance comes on Tuesday, a rain-snow mix on Wednesday, and then that snow chance comes our way on Thursday. So boy, that would be some much needed moisture if we can get it Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then a couple of cooler days on Thursday and Friday. But it is going to be a very warm and very quiet weekend ahead.
You know what I'm excited for with that nice temperature on Sunday? For any Super Bowl get-togethers, I have some very rowdy nephews, so they can go outside and play their football in the nice temperatures.
Right. They're not cooped up in the house.
Yes.
Kind of
get them outside.
Yeah. Go, run,
yes.
get tired.
Yes. Break stuff outside.
There you go.
Thank you, Rusty. Split day on Wall Street to end the work week. The Dow gaining 169 points. NASDAQ is down 72. S&P adding 9 points. Here are your numbers. You're watching Channel 8, Nebraska's trusted news source.
Here was
All right, Rusty, well, you know what Megan's doing this weekend. She's having a big Super Bowl party, or going to one or something, where the kids are going to play outside because the weather's going to be so nice. Maybe even some of the adults can go out and throw some catch, right?
Yeah, yes. It's. I thought Megan was going to say something else. No, she's just.
Nope.
She can throw a football, man.
I know she
yeah.
can. Oh, absolutely.
Go long.
It's rare when we get a weekend like this for the Super Bowl weekend. So I think we'll just take it as long as Mother Nature wants to throw it our way. But we are going to see a chance for precipitation as we head towards and through next week. But until then, lots of sunshine, little breezy. You can tell the flags there on Penner Bathing Solutions cam showing the flags are unfurled. So we are going to see the wind kick up every now and then. It's not a real big issue. It's between 5, 10, and 15 miles per hour, gusting to around 20 miles per hour. But it's 42 in Lincoln, 40 in Beatrice, 41 in Columbus, a little cooler towards Aurora, York, and Norfolk. Those temperatures in the middle and upper 30s with that west-southwest wind at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Not a cloud in the sky. I mean, the satellite, I think it's working. I better check on that. But there are just no clouds out there at all. So the forecast as we head through the weekend, 52 on Saturday, plenty of sunshine, few more clouds and a little cooler on Sunday. Still though, 48 degrees, that's 10 degrees above average, and then really warm on Monday. That'll be almost 20 degrees above average for a high. So we'll say 56 degrees and mostly sunny on Monday. But let's take a look at the hour by hour for Saturday. If you're headed out early, chill in the air, sure, 23 degrees, 45 degrees by noon, into the lower 50s by 3 p.m. and then 47 degrees by 6 o'clock. A really warm start to the weekend.
All right, thank you, Rusty, and thank you all for joining us.
World News is coming up next, and we'll see you back here at 6 o'clock.
With the Channel 8 News mobile app, you'll be the first to know. Get alerts about breaking news and weather, all in the palm of your hand.
Need a better night's sleep? Come see us. At Comfort Made Mattress Factory, our custom-made mattresses are built to your needs, backed with a lifetime comfort guarantee.
Closed cap